Man, y'all beat me here tonight. I was coming. I decided I wouldn't come on early, but I think I am just a little bit. But look who all's in here. I see. Let me go back up here. I missed everybody. Barbara, wish I could stay, but bedtime. I understand. And Randy's here. Hello, Randy. Mona's here. Mona said hi to Randy. Melody's here. And she says hi to me and everybody. We have 5 here. But I want to post a link because somebody's got to come up and talk to me. I run out of things to say. There it go. Did I get the link posted? Maybe. I did. All right. Now somebody's got to come up and talk to me. I don't have a whole lot to work on today. I did start a new quilt today, and I don't know why, because I've got half a dozen started. But I finished one last night. If you were here last night, I got that one all hemmed and all done. Now I got to decide what to do with it. I do want to kind of auction it off and see how that'll go. I don't know if y'all would bid on it or not. You might. But I'll show you. I've had this book here for a while, and there's this quilt right here in it that I always thought was so pretty. Oh, you can't hardly see that. But I just love the way that block looked. So today, I just decided, well, I've got some stuff in my stash and some stuff I bought and had around here for a while. Maybe I'll just start that. So I started it, and I've made one block so far, and I think it's real pretty. She called it Mother's Choice, and then she said another name was Dove in the Window. So I'm going to call it Dove in the Window, maybe, because I just thought it was pretty. See what else I'm missing. Oh, hello, Kim. Hello, Girl Who Draws. I posted the link somewhere. I'm just way behind on reading. Hi, Irish Sale Lady. I need to put them up there, though, don't I? So I know who's here. Let me go back. I'm messing up. I don't want to mess up. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I meant to put everybody up there, but I get behind, get confused with myself. So hello to Irish Sale Lady. Hello to Linda Denton. And Kim says, and there's the StreamYard. The link to it. And I miss Girl Who Draws. And I think you're up the row, and I was going to put your name up. Yes, you did. I told her to blow you a kiss, and she did. And she said, bye, Randy. Wish we could have met up, but it was too short notice time we got a hold of each other. And, let me see. Barbara's here. Hey, Barbara. Will you follow that link and come up on the screen and talk to me in person? I'll post it again. Hello to Girl Who Draws. Justina can't stay. She's at work. Hello, Justina. Y'all write too fast. I can't get everything up there. And And Sandra from West Virginia. Hello, Sandra. Yeah, hit the like button for me. Okay, Barbara's working on it. All right, we're going to get Barbara up here. Now, I want y'all to know Barbara's from Australia. Well, by way of Indiana, I think. I did put the link in. And you would, Girl Who Draws, Barbara's an illustrator too. She draws. So y'all would have that in common. I'll post the link again. There's the link again. We need to get our artists up here. Our people that draw. Hey, LB. How are you tonight? And I know the link's on there. Barbara, can you figure it out? Girl Who Draws. Let's get Girl Who Draws. Let me see, get you up here. There you are. Hello.
Yeah.
I've been to your channel and saw some of the stuff you've drawn. Can you hold up some of the pictures and show them what you do?
Let me see. I like to do a bunch of like cartoon stuff, and sometimes I do my own illustrations. So.
Look at that, guys. Isn't she talented? Are you in Missouri? Is that where you're at?
Yes, I am. So I do a lot of like sketch art, and I do some like illustrating in color. I love drawing cartoons. Those are some of my favorites.
Okay. But you're real. Well, you're young. You're pretty to be. How old are you?
My birthday is actually in 8 days. I will be 15.
You'll be 15? Okay. But you're real talented though for a young lady.
Thank you.
Did you guys hear what she said? She's only 14 right now. So they think you're very talented.
Thank you.
And happy early birthday if we don't see you on here again.
Thank you. I'll be back.
You'll be back. Okay. I will too. I kind of enjoy this a little bit. It makes me nervous and I never know what to say, but I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, I've never been on a live stream either.
And Randy's telling you happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Mona's telling you happy birthday. You guys, Mona, have you posted the link to her channel? You do want subscribers to your channel too, don't you?
Yeah.
We all do. Sandra Kay says hello to all. And Joanna Jennings. We got 20 people in here already. That's pretty good. Woman Outdoors, LB. It said happy birthday. Well, tell us a little more about yourself. If you want to share with us.
Well, I mean, I'm a high school student. I take an extra AP class in art to try to help me learn more about it. I would like to go to college and get my art degree.
Okay. That's up, and we got Barbara coming up. Barbara,
I'm gonna get off here.
Hey, Barbara.
I'll get off here because it's a school night. But thank you for.
Okay. Well, say hi. She does that. She goes, but Girl Who Draws. I wanted her to talk to you a little bit because you're an illustrator. Did you? You probably didn't get to see the picture she had up, did you? So, I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Woo. It's the
Woo!
first time being on a live stream. So yeah, good one. Hello, girl that draws. I'm Barbara the illustrator.
And
Nice one.
this is the first time we've ever talked in person, and we've been
Yeah.
friends on Facebook for a long time now.
Long time. And you were in my dream the other night as well. I was visiting you. We went to your church in my dream. I visited with Millie. We rode in the side by side. We went fishing. I'm really hoping that happens one day in the natural. That'd be awesome.
That sounds like just a typical day around here, kinda. So.
Plus, I could get some cooking lessons from you because you seem to be real good at that.
Well, I can feed people. It's not fancy, but I can feed people.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's so good to catch up with you and to actually talk live. It's like wild. So I live in Australia. I live in an extinct volcano in northern New South Wales on the east coast of Australia. And it's subtropical climate, and we're in autumn right now, heading into winter.
Winter.
Yeah.
It's turned from winter to summertime here. It's hot all of a sudden.
Oh, it's hot already. Hey, wow.
Yeah. Just a few days ago it was cold, and now it's steamy hot.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, we just had our first really cold night last night. It occasionally we get a frost, but it's not common here where I live. So when we do, it's like, woo, okay, it's cold when it gets there. So yeah.
Yeah, you're sitting there with the long sleeves on right now.
Yeah.
And I'm hot. It's so loose dress.
Yeah, it's 11:30 Tuesday morning, so I'm living in the future. Just letting you know that this day arrives for y'all. So
yeah. I had a lady come up the other night. She lived in Australia, and she had the accent and everything. You're getting one just a little bit, but not like hers. So
no, I got a blendy accent too, because my mama was born and raised in Kentucky, and my daddy was from Chicago, and I grew up in Indiana. And almost all of my cousins live in southern Indiana and Kentucky and North Carolina. So I got this blend, and I lived in California for a while. So this weirdo accent's happening. And my dictionaries are crossed because you would think Australians and Americans speak the same language, but yeah, we don't.
No. Chris wants to know when you moved to Australia. When did you move there?
I moved here in 1995.
Okay,
so I've been here a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yesterday, my husband and I celebrated 26 years of meeting each other.
A meeting, okay.
Yeah.
Happy meeting anniversary.
Yeah.
Why did you move to Australia? You and your dad went to Australia? Is that how that was? Wait, no.
No, I came to Australia for work. I used to be in logistics for seminar companies. So I helped set up a seminar company, and we would run business seminars. They were breakfast seminars before business people would go to their office jobs. And it was to kind of like improve performance for salespeople or managers or things like that. So, and that's what I did in America too for a while. I worked for a famous guy that does that kind of thing. And then I was in events management for a good 25 years. So,
all right.
That hopefully that answered it. Now I'm semi-retired. Now I draw things.
You'll have to show them some of your drawings because they're amazing. I'm telling you.
Let me see.
You ain't got any of those?
I might. Yeah, let's see if I can get it off. Okay. Let's see if I can get that on there. The lighting's a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get it. Oh, yeah, that'll go. So that's Sydney, the Opera House at Sydney Harbor with the Harbor Bridge. And I do black and white illustration in dots. So that's all dots.
Dots, okay.
Dots, yeah. Yeah, I don't have too much more around, I don't think. Let me look. Yeah, I can't take those off the wall up there, but my little birds are up there. If you can see them up there.
Oh,
those are Willy Wagtails, but they're a little bit hard to see, and I don't know how to share screen or anything on here. So
I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, next time, I'll try to figure some stuff out and have some stuff ready for you. But I do have a Illustrator page. It's I think it's Barbara the Illustrator, and I also think I have another one. Yeah, I think it's just Barbara the Illustrator at the moment. And I have a Facebook page called Barbara the Illustrator as well. So not all my work's up there. I've done about 65 illustrations of my little village here because I knew my village was going to change. And so I took photos of everything before it all changed. So I could do a bunch of illustrations for like historical purposes. So yeah. Are you doing any chickens at all, Rita?
You mean, yeah, kinda.
Just for yourself?
Well, I've got my backyard chickens, and there's still a contract over at the Long Barn, but my son has the contract, and him and his wife are doing them. But then when she got pregnant, had the baby, then me and Terry pitched in to help out. So yeah, so you want to, but you do what you got to do to help family. So.
Oh, you are the ultimate chicken lady, mate.
So we're still picking up a few eggs up there, and then mine down here too. So
that's really good. My friend in Oklahoma, she lives in northeastern Oklahoma, and she lives in a suburb, and she just got 35 chickens. She goes, I'm only allowed to have 10, but they were too cute. I had to get them all. I'm like, oh, she is going to have so many eggs.
The little baby ones.
Yeah.
I don't know how many backyard chickens I've even got, but they lay 30, 40 eggs a day.
Oh,
I give them away, and I ball them and feed them back to them, and just whatever to get rid of them. So
yeah, that's really good. I buy from a local lady. She lives a couple ridges over from me, but it's going into winter now, so they don't lay as many eggs this time of the year. So I kind of have to figure out where to get eggs this time of the year, but it all works out. And I have a dairy up the road. I can get fresh milk anytime I want. And I order, we usually get a half a beast from a local farmer as well. So we get pretty well taken care of here. My neighbor up the end of our laneway is a farmer, and I have an organic farm just up the road another few Ks. So I got plenty of food around me to be able to go and get. It's a rural kind of area, a lot of horses, lots of cattle, that kind of a thing. Yeah, it's real similar to where you live, Rita, but we just have different trees. Lots of hills and, rivers and streams and that kind of a thing. Except we got kangaroos here too. You don't have them.
And you got poisonous snakes and spiders and all that stuff too, though.
Yeah, I've only encountered one. I've only encountered one poisonous snake in the 28 years I've been here. And you just don't move. You just pretend you're a tree. And it'll go on past you. But yeah, I had to learn. And also big spiders are as big as my hand. They're huntsmen. They're not poisonous, but man, oh man, they creep you out because they're a little bit furry. And but they eat cockroaches and bugs. So, and we got them cockroaches here. They're like 2 inches long. So I'm really happy for them to eat them because I hate cockroaches more than I hate spiders and snakes.
Well, I guess everything's big over there then, if the cockroaches are that big and the spiders.
Yeah, I never saw flying cockroaches till I got here. It was quite daunting, freaking me out, man. But I've learned to live with it, and they've learned to live with me. And we also have really big eagles around, raptors. We have wedge-tail eagles and golden eagles and sea eagles, and they will take small dogs and they'll take your chickens. We saw one flying over once with a white chicken, and I'm like, oh, somebody's going to be bummed out about that. And then we also, do you get wild dogs where you live? Feral dogs?
No, not out here. No.
Yeah,
maybe
we get
where I'm at. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we get packs out here where we are, and the people across the creek from me raise sheep, and so during lambing season, we get a lot of packs of wild dogs, and we also have dingoes. We hear the dingoes howling up in the hills at certain times of the year. That's a little bit spine tingling when you hear them. We had one just outside our house one night, and it was so close. We had never heard one that close to our house before. Because we're only on 5 acres. We're not like on massive amount of acres, but other people around us have 200 or 300 acres. So, and it's very, well, it's inside of an extinct volcano. So it's called a caldera. And most of the trees just travel along the creek area, and most of the paddocks are open. And you've got a few trees here and there for windbreaks and that kind of a thing. But it's, it's rural. What can I say? But different kind of rural. So, yeah.
Yeah, Terry. Well, me and my husband don't travel, but he says if you want to go any place, it'd be Australia. So he just thinks he'd like to visit there. So
yeah, my daddy did come visit.
Okay.
He loved it here. He came when I was in my 20s, before I even knew I was going to come here. And then when I moved here in my 30s, he came to visit and stayed with my husband and I, and then went up north to Queensland to a place called Kuranda, and they have this big train that kind of goes up this mountain. And my dad loved deep sea fishing, so he'd go deep sea fishing, and he took the Indian Pacific Railway from Sydney to Perth, all the way across the country through the desert. In the middle of Australia is all desert, like it's massive desert in the middle. And he said that was just a blast. And yeah, he's traveled Australia more than I have. I really don't care to travel ever again if I don't have to, other than just coming home maybe once or twice. I want to visit friends. You're one of them I want to visit.
Come on someday. We'll do something. We'll go on the side by side and go fishing and eat or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun. Hey. And if you guys make it down here, you definitely have to let me know, because I'll show you around everywhere out here.
Well, I don't know anybody down there, so I'd have to say, let's get a hold of Barbara's.
Yeah. I think you guys would really like Lightning Ridge. It's where they mine for opals. You know, those pretty stones, opals. They're like luminescent. And you actually can go and mine for some yourself. They have like these little touristy places where you can get some yourself. My dad loved it out there as well. He thought that was really cool. And he actually, the opals that he found, he made them into earrings for me and brought them home to me, which was like, my dad wasn't like a gooey kind of daddy, you know. He was kind of a hardcore kind of dad, but that was like probably the softest thing he ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a good bloke. Miss him like crazy. Are you still going to your little church?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not gonna lie about it. So
yeah, no, that's okay. I was just wondering how it's all going. I just joined a new church here because it took me a while to find one that I would fit into and kind of fits into where I'm at with things. And it's been going real good. We lost our church building in a flood last year. We had 2 catastrophic floods last year. Yeah. And our church has been condemned, and we're not allowed to go back in it. So, but our whole town flooded. Like thousands of people lost their homes and all their belongings and all that kind of. And there's still a lot of people that don't have anywhere to live yet because it hasn't been resolved yet. So yeah, but we had 2 catastrophic floods within 3 weeks of each other here, and we're talking. Okay, so south of us, the water was about 40 feet high. So it was huge.
Yeah, that's a lot of water.
A lot of water. We were lucky where we were. We had a landslide next to us, but our place was okay. We were well prepared, had all of our drainage ditches dug out prior and all that kind of a thing. But we were blocked in and cut off from any civilization for about 3 weeks. The road was blocked off, no internet, no telephone, no mobile service either. So it was kind of Twilight Zone.
Yeah, for 3 weeks. That'd be a long time to be without all that.
Yeah. And I was in the middle of Bible college. I'm doing Bible college online, and I could not get through. So it was kind of weird. I was a little bit like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I got heaps of work to make up, but it all worked out in the end. So yeah. Nobody else wanted to come into the StreamYard?
Well, they have, and we're just listening to you right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll post the link again, and we'll let somebody else if they want to. Yeah, I can have 6 people up there, so there could be more than just you.
Yeah. I don't have a problem talking, but I feel kind of weird, just like, you know.
Hey, I'm a listener. I'm not a talker. So you talk all you want. Anybody can talk all they want and I'll listen.
Do you have any other questions? You have questions about Australia or anything like that?
Do you guys have any questions for her? And there's a link if anybody else wants to come up and talk. You can come up and ask a question in person. They could do that, couldn't they?
Yeah, sure. I might not have the answer, but I'm happy to keep talking. Whatever. Thanks, Linda Peterson. Thank you. Thank you for permission. I have another friend, Catherine. She's quiet like you, Rita. And she's like, oh, I love when you talk. She goes, I love listening. And I'm like, okay, because we talk a lot of God and Jesus and scripture and stuff because we ride to church together and it takes us about 45 minutes to get there. And that is the quickest drive ever, is when we're just chatting about Jesus and, you know, things that have happened during the week and how amazing God is and, you know, things we've been praying for and people we've been praying for. And just, we've had a lot of miracles happen in my church. All three of our pastors were hospitalized on their deathbeds. And the church all came together all 3 times and prayed for them. And, you know, they were all told, no, you're not going to live. And everybody in our church prayed and said, you know, just prayed life into every one of them. And our main pastor, Bob, he had to have most of his bowel removed. And they said that they didn't even want to do surgery on him. And his wife was like adamant. She said, no, God said to do it. You need to do this surgery. He's going to be fine. And at the hospital, his doctor's not a Christian, but I think he might be thinking about becoming a believer because they call Bob a walking miracle now. So, yeah, it's been pretty amazing. Do I have any hobbies? Is that for me, Sheila?
Yeah, that's for you and dangerous critters. They're asking you about hobbies and dangerous critters.
Okay, so my hobbies are, well, I draw, but I also do that for money as well. But I love drawing and illustrating. And I've been in Bible college for a little over a year now, so that's taken up quite a bit of my time. Our pastor, Bob, will always need your prayers. So I really appreciate you asking that, Linda. That's really sweet of you. And then dangerous critters. Yeah, we have a lot of different snakes. I think the top 5 most dangerous snakes in the world live in Australia. And we have king brown and brown snakes. They're quite venomous. I know people that have been killed by them.
Killed down, died from the snake bites.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's 2 different brown snakes. And if you don't get the right anti-venom for that snake, because they have opposite effects. And so, like, if you get the wrong one, even the anti-venom will kill you. It's kind of weird. So, red-belly black snakes also are venomous. So are night tigers. But, like, if I got bit by a night tiger, it wouldn't kill me, but it would probably make me a bit sick. And then we also have spiders. The white-tailed spider is quite poisonous, and the redback spider is poisonous. I've only seen those a couple of times, but I'm super conscious. Like when you go put your hand in the garden, you know, you're very aware of what you're doing. You don't just blunder in there. You have to really pay attention to where you're going and what you're doing. So it's made me be a lot more aware of my surroundings for sure.
Maybe I don't want to visit Australia after all.
I'll protect you, Rita. I got a sword.
You know, I was raised country and all that, but I still don't like to go where there might be snakes, where I can't see the ground. I like to be able to see where I'm stepping and walking and putting my hands and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, if I'm going to be out bush, I'll definitely wear my high work boots. That's for sure. And you carry a stick, you know, like just to make sure, because you can pound the ground or something and see what's ahead of you or whatever. But and then when I used to go walking a lot, because of the wild dogs, I used to carry rocks in my pockets because I got a pretty good throwing arm to throw at dogs if they decided to have a go at me. And then I started carrying a stick when I got older. So. Nope, no. Noodles.
And then Sheila's asked about the weather. Oh, you told us a few minutes ago before she came in the weather over there right now. But you're going into fall. So.
Yeah, we're in fall right now. I have a few trees in my yards that are deciduous and change colors. I planted them on purpose so I could have that autumn change because everything here is pretty much green year round. And then winter will be here soon. So our autumn starts March 1st, and then winter starts June 1st. And then spring comes September 1st, and then summer's December 1st. But here in Australia, we have slightly different seasons where I live because we have a dry season, which is coming up in winter. And then we have a really wet season that will happen towards the end of summer. So we've kind of got more than 4 seasons. It's not like Indiana 4 seasons, that's for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all don't have snow over there, do you? Do you have snow? You
Not where
do?
I live, but they do down south. Yeah. I know. Isn't it weird to say that snows down south? But we're under the equator,
You're
right?
on the others. Yeah,
Everything's opposite.
there.
Yeah. And we have there's mountains down south that are high enough for people to go skiing. So there's winter skiing and that kind of a thing down around southern New South Wales, Victoria, Canberra, where our state or our government is located, is in Canberra. Yeah. So right now, today is a beautiful day. It's my favorite kind of weather, no humidity and not hot. And I can wear my flannel shirt, which I'm happy about. Yeah, I don't like the heat and humidity here at all in summertime. It just does my head in.
Uh,
Can't get my head around it.
well, Arkansas's heat and humidity is bad too in the summertime.
Mm,
I'm a dreading it.
yeah.
Don't want to fuss about it because I griped because the winter was cold. And so
Yeah. I know you shouldn't complain about anything, but it's hard to not want to because it's like, oh, how am I going to do this? But what zoo, Linda Peterson? Taronga? Linda, have you been to Australia?
Linda, Linda, you need to come up on the screen. I know you like to come up and talk sometimes. Maybe she will in a minute.
Yeah, maybe. I just had a greenhouse built for my garden because we had so much rain. I couldn't control it. And so I put a clear roof over it and just shade cloth and stuff. So I have a bit better control over my home garden now. And I got some garlic in the ground and beans are still growing and stuff like that. Oh, Martha's Creative, Alabama. Where are you at in Alabama? My church is in Alabama, my online church.
Straight. We went straight from winter to summer. Alabama's weather's probably like Arkansas though.
Yeah, they said yesterday at church that it was hot, that it went straight from cold to hot there as well.
Here comes Linda. Let me get up there. There's Linda. Hey, Linda.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, g'day. How you going?
Pretty good. And you?
Yeah, good. Where are you at? Are you the one that's in Alabama?
No.
No, you're the
I'm
zoo
in
lady.
Illinois.
Oh, you're in Illinois. Where at?
I'm in Illinois, northern part of Illinois. And I've
Okay.
been to Australia.
Oh, you have. All right. I'm from Northwest Indiana, just south of Lake Michigan.
Yeah, northern part, just before you go across Wisconsin.
Okay. Yay. I used to go fishing in Wisconsin a lot. Fishing
Oh,
for muskie.
really?
Yeah. Back in the day when I was younger, in my 20s, for sure. When did you come to Australia?
Oh, in the 90s.
Oh, okay. And so you went to Taronga Zoo, I take it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that's a really great zoo. They have good animals there and they had good display.
In the 90s.
Y- Awesome.
Yeah. Um, our our hospital had a group of doctors that went on over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
just go
I
to
got
Sydney?
to see,
Did you
uh,
just go to Sydney?
yeah, I got to go to Sydney.
Yeah. It's a lovely city to visit for sure.
You've got lakes of sulfur water. Yeah.
Yeah, in places, not where I live though, but further to the southwest of us, I think there are some. Because the continent's drifted a little bit, so the hot spot isn't under where I live anymore. Thank goodness.
Yeah, but you live in a extinct volcano, you said, though.
Yeah, but so with continental drift, Australia has drifted north a little bit, so the hot spot is from the volcano is a little bit
Yeah.
southwest of us now.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's an amazing place. So if anybody wants to look what it looks like, it's called Mount Warning, like it sounds, Warning, Warning, and it was named by Captain Cook in 1770 because there's a big reef off the coast here, and so you can see Mount Warning from out to sea quite far, and it was to warn the sailors not to get too close to the coast so they wouldn't hit the reef. But it is the first place in Australia to receive the sunlight in the morning, and it's just outside my back porch. I draw it all the time. It's in many of my illustrations. Sheila, I ended up in
Rita,
Australia. I ended up in
Rita,
Australia starting a seminar company. That's how I ended up here. I'm not doing that anymore though.
Rita,
Yeah.
there's somebody coming in, I think, on my laptop.
There's what?
So I'm gonna pop on out, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You take care.
I hope you're
Nice to
feeling.
meet you.
Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? Let me ask you right quick.
Yes,
Are
I
you better?
am.
Okay, because I know you've been sick. We need to pray for Linda. She's been sick.
Okay, I'll pray for you, sweetie.
Bye bye.
You take care. Mhm.
Hey Rita, you've gotten quite technical since I've met you. You
Oh,
remember where you start? Yeah, holy dooly, mate. Like, and you've got over almost 9,000 subs now. Like when I first met you, you had like 50.
Oh, I know.
I
I
know.
none. I did those 2, 3 videos, and I wouldn't even come back on here and look at them because I was embarrassed about it. And then I come back one day, and wow, people's been looking at that, and
Yeah.
and then it's grown
Was
over
it
the last year. It's grown.
was it the biscuits and gravy one or something that made like you or something like that?
It was the chicken and dumplings. The
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
and dumplings has 300 and something thousand views.
Yeah. Well,
I
people
know.
are looking for proper cooking now. That's why they want to know how to do all that stuff because most schools don't teach that stuff anymore. And
But I've done the biscuits on here, but it was the chicken and dumplings I think that made me famous.
yeah.
No,
Amen.
I don't mean that, but
You had no idea you're going to end up like this, did you? And then you do all your quilting on there, and people love seeing that. That's been so much fun to watch. And I didn't know you're going to get on the other night and sew in front of everybody. That was pretty cool.
no either, but I did.
Yeah, nah, that's really, really good. Really, really good.
Mona's got to go. Bye, Mona.
Bye, Mona. Where is everybody else from? Are they from all over the place as well, or what?
Yes, they're from all over. Some of them I know where they're from. Mona, I think, is Ohio, and Linda's in Illinois by way of Minnesota. So I know where some of them are. Sheila's in Oklahoma, and I know
Oh, yeah.
where some of them. And it's hard to remember because there's a bunch of them, so it's hard to keep them all straight.
Yeah, nice. Really, really cool. Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna have to go here soon too, Rita, because I got chores to go do. It's noon here for me.
Well,
And
I appreciate you coming by and visiting
Yeah.
with me. This is fun.
super fun.
We'll have to do it again.
I would love that.
Technology lets us do all kinds of things we never dreamed of. But
Yeah, for sure. I would love that. And if anybody's on Facebook, you can find me at Barbara E. Bear or Barbara the Illustrator. Barbara the Illustrator, you can see some of my work there as well. So yay. Love you, Rita. High five me. Catch you soon. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. Okay, how do I turn off? Do I leave studio? Is that how I go?
yeah, I think so. Leave studio.
Okay, it's my first time, so
Yeah, I know. I have to look for it. Leave studio. That's it.
thank
I
you.
always
Bye,
have to look
everybody.
for it. Bye.
See you, mate. Love you. Bye-bye. Cheers.
There you are. Hello. Did you finish that hat yet?
I'm finishing it now.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping you were going to come back on live so I could finish this hat on your live.
But I'm ahead of you. I beat you last night.
That's okay. That's okay. I knew I wasn't going to finish this last night.
I know it. Are you timing it? Did you lose track of your time? It was taking you to do it, or you been keeping?
I did. I didn't write down when I stopped, and it's okay.
Yeah, we got.
I think I've got like 2 or 3 to go, and that's it.
And we got distracted last night when I got so excited because I was done with that quilt. Oh.
I'm going to count how many I've got here. 4, 3, 2. Okay. So then 2 more. I got 2 more rows after this one.
Oh, well, that won't take you long. You'll finish that just here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
And is there some when you started that row, if you got a marker there at the beginning of it, so you know?
I don't.
You just know when you've been around it.
Yes.
Okay. And hi to Beverly, and hi to Manila, and she's in South Kentucky.
Yeah.
And Linda Peters.
Melody's in the same state I'm in. What part of Missouri are you in? I'm in Central. Melody.
Yeah, right here.
Knife? Is that how you pronounce her name?
Kiefer. I would say Kiefer. And Sheila turned on her AC. I didn't, but it's sure I could have used some AC last night and today, both. Waiting for.
Oh, okay. She's in Republic. I'm about 45 minutes. I'm not going to say what direction from Jefferson City.
Russian Wind Mountain said they were in Washington State, I think, where they were. Anybody else want to come up and talk to Rebecca?
I used to live in Washington State with my family. I still have 2 sisters that live there.
Is that where you were born and raised? No, you wasn't born there?
I wasn't born there. I was 2 years old when we left California. That's where I was born, was in Southern California.
Okay.
I don't remember anything, because I was so young.
There's 2, yeah, that is young. Sandra, you want to? Melody, Sandra, one of you guys want to come up on the screen?
Kind of finish these next 2 rows, and then I'll take this thing off.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. Get this
I'm,
finally
I'm
done. I kind of worked on it a little bit when I was waiting for a friend at a doctor's appointment, and
you've already got it on there, so now you're just doing the loops, pulling the hooks off.
pulling the loops over to make the next row.
Cause you was fast at putting that yarn on there.
I
Well, did your brother get his shelf made? Did he get his wood for his shelf?
He got it. Yes, it's in my van. I found out something about my van today that really surprised me. I can put a 4x8 sheet of plywood in there.
Wow, that's a
And
good
This
thing.
is a minivan. So it definitely, with all the seats out, you can get a 4x8 sheet of plywood in there. I honestly thought I was going to have to strap it to the rack on top and ratchet strap it down, but I didn't have to. It was like, whoa. Let's see, I've got to make sure. I think there's one more to do after this one. Let's make sure. 14, 12, 11, 8, 7.
There. Hey, what are you working on tonight?
3. Yep, one more row and I'm done. And I'll take this thing off of here. This turned.
That's pretty. What do you call that one?
This is just scrap from a quilt.
All right.
Wow, that's
Anyway,
beautiful.
I gotta find one of these and show you. There. It's just scraps from my summer moon blocks, those little half square triangles you always throw away.
Uh-huh.
So I just laid them out and sewn them together.
And they look purple. Are they purple? Do I see purple in there?
There's purple, green, blue, white.
Right.
I was babysitting my great granddaughter today. Today she's 3. And I think I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah, I had my 2-year-old granddaughter up till noon, all morning until noon.
Yeah, you don't get anything else done when they're around, right?
No, and she didn't want to go home, but she finally did.
But she knows when she goes home, she's going to have birthday cake and stuff.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Because it's like she had a birthday with her dad's family yesterday. And she gets birthday party with this family on Saturday. And tonight with her mom and grandma and grandpa that they live with. And Auntie M.
So she's had all kinds of birthdays.
Yep. And today we played Thomas the Train.
Hello to Audrey. Audrey, you want to come up on the screen? I've got room for 2 more.
Get this.
Somebody asked me if my favorite color was purple. No, I'm not a purple fan. Not really. I see purples that are pretty, but that's not my favorite color.
How are you today, Rita?
I'm fine today.
I'll show you it before I take it off.
So you're done with it.
Now it's time to take it off. But
Ah.
this is,
Let's see. How can I make? If I push that one person, will you be the only one up on the screen?
yes, I will.
Let me try that. No, that's
You-
me.
You click
That's
on
not it.
you
That's
click on my picture.
on your picture. On
Yes.
your picture.
You have to pin her.
Like that. Okay, I learned something. Those
We're always done.
are pretty colors,
Then
though.
you just click back on the to
On
bring
the-
us all.
That's a pretty variegated. I like that one.
It's a very, very pretty variegated. Now you just click back on where you bring us back up.
Oh, are you going to show us how are you pulling it off though? Can you hold? Can you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move some things down
Okay.
here on my desk, and I'll show you guys. Pull that camera down. There we
But
go.
you got to pull it off those hooks somehow.
Yes, I do. Let's see here. I'll pull this down a little bit. Okay. What I do is I take this, the string that I was wrapping around,
Mm-hmm.
and I loop it. Then I'm going to put it over this very first peg here. Wait a minute. Turn that over. And what I do is I hook this bottom one. See, I'm going the opposite direction, bringing that over, and I take this one off. Let me see if I can bring it back here. There we go. Then I put it over the next peg. I pull it out, pull it over. Let's see, that's not working real well. Let me see here. There we are. Okay, now I got it. You bring it over, pop it. Now can you see, guys?
Yeah.
Good. Then I just keep taking it off. It's basically putting that loop all the way to the end. Bring this, get that off those other pegs.
And
Bring
that,
here.
and that's going to pull it all together too, isn't it?
Yes,
Maybe?
it will. Yes, it will.
And that's kind of a crochet stitch too, isn't it? Just pulling that over there.
Just pulling that up and just keep taking all of them off this peg. So it just kind of makes a big loop through the top of the hat. This is the first time I've gotten that camera right so everybody can see what I'm doing.
It's pretty plain what you're doing, showing up pretty good.
When I was watching you last night do that, I said, I need to buy one of those to keep in my car for something else to do when I get bored.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I have some somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with them.
I have a whole bunch of these, but this is mainly the only one that I do use, except when I'm doing for baby hats and stuff like that.
I'm gonna buy me some at Walmart again.
This is the first one that I found. As you see how close these are, they're pretty tight.
Uh-huh.
You can't get a finger between there. This is the only one that I have found that was this tight weaving of this. I would love to find some more of this size because when I was making those other hats that were wider apart on these pegs, I was asking the people that I had made those hats for, and they said that their heads didn't stay as warm. Everybody seems to complain about how hot these hats are when they put them on their heads. But they are in their house.
Yeah.
I just heard a sewing machine.
Oh, yeah. It's
Okay.
like,
Yeah, that's
that's me.
Sandra's sewing, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. You can go ahead and sew.
It's like I'll mute it in between.
No, it's okay. I was like, it's not very often that I hear a sewing machine because I'm not a person that sews. I tried, but That wasn't my talent. Now you see, I'm gonna undo that and lift that off. Now we'll bring this back up. There we go.
And there it is.
Now I'll show you the rest of this and how I end up closing these hats up. I take my 2 fingers and I put it in this loop on this side, and then I just pull until I touch that hat down here. Then I take this and bring them together, my little scissors, and cut.
And
Then I pull this through the center, grab onto it so I don't lose it. The loop side is towards me, and then I'm going to pass that under and pull it down. Making that hole, you see that hole on the top? It's now small. And then I'll tie that again. This is why a lot of people say, hey, how do you keep these hats from coming apart? Well, it's because of this one move that I make, is I pull these up and I clip it. I'm going to come back to this one, and I'm going to tie this one twice in a knot. And then I'll do that again with the other one. So there's like 6 knots on this that nobody's ever told me that my hats have ever come apart. And then I'm just going to gather all these up and clip. Then that's all that's left of these here. Here's the hat.
there's the hat.
There's the hat.
And Audrey wanted to know if you can make other things besides hats. And Beverly said you made dishcloths. You make
Dishcloths and pot holders too. And
what
there's
do you do? How would you do?
There's someone in here. I'm not going to say her name. There's someone in here that is going to be getting a blanket from me. Yeah. She's going to be surprised.
I said, I know it's not me because I just met you.
Correct. Yeah, this is number 6 hat. Yes, I do make dishcloths, and this is such a beautiful hat. But this is all I have. Remember that ball? This is all I have left of it.
So was that a full skein of yarn or not?
It was, but I've made other hats with this.
Okay.
So this is all I have left. And what I do with these, some people say they want a knot on top, but I've never done that.
Oh, the pom-poms?
The pom-poms, sometimes
Yeah.
I don't really make pom-poms anymore. So I put these in a bag that I have here, and I'll use those with something else.
That's where the pot holders and that would come in handy.
Well, the pot holders, this is an acrylic yarn, so I don't use acrylic. I use cotton for but then this is the other yarn that's kind of wow, that camera really does good. When it gets up there, and this is a Karen.
Yeah.
Very, very soft. Because I want my hats to be soft on someone's head.
Mm-hmm. Jackie says she's knitting a dishcloth right now.
That's great. But yeah, I've got a bag back there that this is number 6 hat. I want to make a whole bunch of these hats to take to the meetup in Oklahoma. So I've got a whole lot more to do. Most of the ones that I've got all of the ones that I've got right now are for ladies. But I will make some men's hats. Probably about 10, I'm thinking. So now you know how to. There is another button on there that you can make where you have the other people on the side and one person's blown out. If you look at that, you click on the person that you want kind of soloed out, and then the other ones will be smaller off to the side. If you look at the bottom of your stream, do you see that there?
Yeah, let me
See what it
think-
did?
Oh, there you go.
Just
but
click,
I don't but I don't want that one. Just let me go back and go back.
you just click on another person's photo and you'll have them, so you're still, all of us are up there.
I have something tonight. Oh.
Did you find your needle yet?
No, I didn't. Still hadn't found that needle. I don't know where it's at.
That's gotta be a dangerous needle when you find it.
I know. It's probably down in my chair. I don't know where it is.
Audrey, are you going to be at the meetup in Oklahoma or not?
Rita, remember I was talking about that scarf?
Uh-huh. That's
Rebecca made it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I sure did. She had, I told her, she was in my chat, and I told anybody if they want anything made by me, just email me. And she did, and that was back in March, and she's already got it.
Oh, all right.
Now I got to email you my husband's request.
Yeah, you already did in my
Yeah.
on my phone. So I might go and check out, but today I went and I found the yarn for this blanket at Michael's, which I was very happy because they had 4 of the dark blue, and then they had 3 of a kind of a taupe, and then there was a lighter blue, and then there was the variegated one.
Yeah.
And all I had was 3 of those, and I needed more. So I went to Michael's today and bought 3 skeins, and it cost about $15. Kind of expensive, but the person that is going to get this blanket is going to be so happy,
Joanna Jennings is asking about the meetup in Oklahoma, but and I'm not going, and I really don't know much about it.
It's at Lake Tin Killer at Cherokee Landing, and it's going to be the 19th, 20th, and 21st of this month. So if you put in Lake Tin Killer, Cherokee Landing, and it will tell you where it is. I'll get it on my.
Is it just people with YouTube channels or what?
Yes, it's YouTube channels, and also, oh my goodness, I think some people from this channel joined my channel last night because I had like 474. I'm now up to 481, and I'm like,
That's a good thing. See,
it is. I don't really want. I want people to really come to my channel because they want to be there. I want it to be authentic and things like that. But I started my video of my dog, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. But it's let me do that. There we go. But if you go to MT Homestead on their Facebook page, will tell you about this meetup that is going to be happening. I have a 351-mile drive coming that Thursday. Yeah.
I signed up last night, Rebecca.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm going to have so much fun going there. There's a lot of people. I know Brian of the Vineyard Farmhouse, he was telling everybody, bring your hats. My eyes are going to go, this many people, because I didn't write down how many hats I sent to people. I didn't. To me, it wasn't about me. It was about my giving heart. how many hats I sent to their families and stuff. And I didn't do just one, I did the family. There is one there that wouldn't let me bless the whole family. And I'm hoping, I know that they're going to be there, and I'm hoping that their children will take some hats. I'm hoping that they do.
And Joanna says it sounds like a lot of fun, and she actually knows where that's at because her dad's from Sapulpa, Oklahoma, and she's been childhood summers in Oklahoma.
I can't wait to see my scarf. My husband picked it up at the post office.
Oh, you haven't gotten to see it yet? Oh my gosh. You're gonna go, oh my gosh, that's the softest thing I've ever felt.
It's pink and white mixed with
It is pretty. Yeah.
It's in Park Hill, Oklahoma. That's what it says. So yeah, 351 miles for me to drive in one day.
That's a pretty long way.
It is. I'm probably going to break it up where we do like a 3 hour and a 3 hour, to get there, because I am the only driver. My brother isn't.
Good night, Martha. Thanks for coming by and visiting with us.
And me and my husband bought flight tickets to fly. I didn't even know he was coming.
Oh my gosh. So you're gonna get to meet me.
Yes.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there Thursday. We're gonna be there Thursday.
We leave Wednesday. We're flying.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be home on the farm. Y'all have to have fun for me.
I really, I'm not this. My colors are more pastel yellows. This is really a nice muted, beautiful color. It makes it to where it makes them for this. You're hearing my brother talk back there. He's got a loud voice. I'm pretty sure you guys could hear him.
I couldn't understand him, but I heard him.
Yeah, you heard him. Turn this mic down just a little bit.
My husband likes your brother.
Oh, he does.
Yes.
There's sometimes he, just like siblings, even as adult siblings, he gets on my nerves. But I still love him.
We land Wednesday evening.
Good night, Joanne. But I'm gonna get off here, and I've got someone that wanted a green, white, and off-white hat. And I haven't found the off-white yet, but I think I'm going to do this one for that hat. What do you guys think?
I like that.
I like that color.
I like that.
She was saying green. She was saying green, white, and like a cream.
Yeah.
So I'll find some kind of cream and get her hat made.
So you'll use that variegated and one more color with it. Okay.
Correct. So if you've got to think about this, you've got to find the white, off-white to go with this.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like making it. You got to match all the fabrics.
Yes. Then I've got this one that really is going to surprise you. There's other colors in this that are kind of like a purple with a blue attached to it, and this is like a purple. It's a lighter color on this that is in this one that gives a different hue each section, and it's really pretty. And then of course I've got camouflage. I've even got a pink camouflage.
Oh, pink camo. Hmm.
Yeah.
I've made a couple baby sweaters with the pink camo.
With the pink camo.
Well, I have my great grandkids. I didn't know what they was, so I made sweaters for each grandkid. I have them in a hope chest type box, in case this great grandma can't sew or knit later.
You know,
I'm
I've
bored.
thought about making extra quilts to have for grandkids that I may not ever see someday. Great grands.
I have them put up. I have Afghans put up, the quilts put up, and sweaters and hats and booties. I knit my mom's booty pattern. My mom wrote a booty pattern. There.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
I
pretty.
like that.
It'll be a mug rug.
But I like that block. I do. That's pretty.
That's just all. I still have scraps left. That's the second one I made. The first one's this one.
Well, I like that one. I like that one too. I like them both.
I'm just using up scraps that I have, making mug rugs.
I think Rebecca's going to have to teach me how to make hats when I get my loom.
Well, I'm thinking very seriously. I may reconsider bringing some yarn and bringing some of those looms that I have, because my mainstay one is that purple one, and I make that for children and also adults. And then of course I have a bigger one that I make for people that have really big heads. There's a few of those. Is bringing the ones that I have that I don't use anymore. I have more multiples with the babies, and I'm trying to find I'm not sure where I put it. But you see this here? This is, I was on another live that was talking about show your antiques. This was my grandmother's tombstone clock. So I've got to put it back up on the shelf, but this is, look at how beautiful that is.
It is beautiful. I love that.
We somehow, I don't know what happened, because it was in here and now it's gone, the winder. And the person that worked on this clock said never let it run out completely because it will ruin it. So I had to lock it down so that it won't unwind completely. I've got to find a new key for it.
They call that an anniversary clock, don't they?
People call them tombstone because
Okay.
it looks like a tombstone. It's shaped like a tombstone. Yes, very, very, very old clock. And
Melody says she has too many grandkids and she's not sure she'll get all the quilts made. How many grandkids you got, Melody?
Guess I'm glad I only have 6 grandkids.
Let me figure out how many my mom had of grandchildren.
Oh.
Okay, her oldest daughter had 4. One of those granddaughters had 7 boys. And of those boys having children, there are, I think, 3 or maybe 4 great-grandchildren.
Oh, she says
Before my mom passed.
That's a bunch.
Before my mom passed in 2017, she had a great-great-grandchild. First one, a boy.
Yeah.
And he was born 2 days before her father's birthday in February. Yeah, a great-great-grandson. So I'm a great-great-aunt. Think about that. Just got
My
blows
mother-in-law.
my mind.
My mother-in-law was one of 21 kids,
Wow.
and
That's
I
a
thought
bunch.
that's
Wow.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm one of 8.
I
I'm the
just
last.
think 12 or 13 to be a lot, but 21, that's a bunch.
Yep. The younger ones didn't even know the older ones because they was off on their own. You know, they was aunts and uncles before they was born.
Mm-hmm.
Well, both my blocks are the same exact size. They're sitting on top of each other. That wasn't planned that way.
Wow.
Oh, three girls and 19 boys.
Wow.
Oh my.
There could be a lot of great grandbabies out of them.
Goodness.
That family name's going to go on for a while.
Yeah, because it's easier to make things for little girls, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
In our family, we had 5 girls and 3 boys, and none of the boys had any boys. So my father's legacy stops with his 3 sons and stuff.
My one granddaughter that came and picked up her niece, she plans on having 2, and she has everything mapped out. And then that'll be it. So I got 3 with 2 on the way, and then 2 more is in the plan. But one granddaughter isn't going to have any because she has scoliosis, and her mom had lupus anticoagulant, and she can inherit that, and that's not a good thing to have.
6 more miles and I get to see my scarf. Yes.
Are you
I'm ready.
tracking that scarf home?
No, I'm tracking my husband home.
Oh, that's what I said. You're tracking the scarf.
So how much longer?
5 more miles.
5
So-
more months?
Well, you gonna open it on if we wait here for you? You gonna open it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
It's
All
so
right.
pretty. Rebecca showed me pictures.
Yes, I did.
Then
I
we'll
showed her on it's called Meet. I called her on Meet so she could see it before I shipped it out.
Wow.
It's so pretty.
I ended up making it as an infinity scarf
Yeah.
so that she can use it as a hat and a scarf to wrap around her neck.
Come on, hubby.
I'm excited for you.
What, hubby?
5 miles goes pretty fast.
Not fast enough for her. She's getting too anxious.
And I found out I'm pregnant today, so I'm good.
Well,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I now know another person to make a baby blanket for.
Yes. And we already know what it's going to be, so we're happy.
you already.
Let us know, boy or girl.
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 Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know what one of my next great grandkids is. It's a boy. The other one they want to surprise.
I think there's so few things in life that we can be surprised with, and a baby being born, definitely.
Yeah. So I don't know what to make. It's like I know.
Well, I have yarn that is generic, that I could use for baby blankets.
Yeah.
That it has both blue and pink in it, so that it could be for either.
Well, I have the Picky family. It can't have pink or purple and be on a boy.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's that bad. And because my favorite color is purple, I usually try to adapt purple in lots of things. And they refused it for the boy I have, the grandson I have. So the next one, I'm making it with no purple.
Janet, you had better check out storm if you got a storm in your area. You don't want storms to slip up on you. Good night to you and Dad.
I got a mail call today that I was able to do on someone else's live, and I got a sticker from someone that I sent a hat to, which was so sweet.
Come on, hubby. 4 more miles. Then
So excited.
He better not get a flat tire in between. If he does, run.
no, his father-in-law. My husband don't drive, so.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was gonna look into that. And I missed last night's Rita coming on. I'm not getting the notification.
I definitely didn't. I lost to getting my hat done on time, but it was okay.
Yeah.
I was teasing you about that.
I was okay with it because then I got to still finish it on your live tonight.
Oh,
It's like, hey.
I'm just trying to perk up the stream a little bit. So.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, she was. I watched the replay
But
right
now-
after you guys got off.
Now the person that's getting this blanket's going to get to see it, but not know who it is.
Yeah.
I figured I'd bring this up and let you guys see what I'm working on.
Yeah.
How would
because
that?
It shows us other things that can be done.
Rita, see this little girl
I'm not seeing the picture.
with the cast?
I haven't brought it up yet. I'm trying to find the.
I can't hardly see it.
Oh.
That's the little girl we go to church with. She broke her arm.
Oh,
Come on, hubby.
There you are. I know I heard it thump. I'm using an L crochet hook on this.
2 more miles. 2 more.
so you put your loom down, and now you're doing it on it just with crochet hook. Those are pretty colors.
2 more.
This is the very first one was a dark blue, and then I did a taupe, and then this light blue is called denim, and then there was this variegated. So now I've gone back to the dark blue, then I'll do this taupe, then this, and then I'll do the variegated. So right now I'm working on the dark blue. I'm doing a single double crochet.
Oh, hi, Chris. I didn't see you.
Single, double crochet, huh?
Yes.
Okay, make you big so I can see that picture on your phone. Is that what he's?
Yeah, let me find it again.
Oopsie. Clicked herself off.
Well, I didn't do that. I made you go away.
In the back there. I was in the backstage.
Yeah, you put her down off the screen. Yep.
Oh,
There she's back.
Let me find it again. Too many pictures on my phone. Too many pictures. Oh.
Aw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Juliet.
Juliet.
8 years old. Passing McDonald's, yes.
Stop and get me some chicken nuggets.
Our McDonald's is getting ready to close down. So
Wow.
You live pretty close to town or in town?
I live about 5 minutes from town. One more mile. Come on, Grandpa. I'm so happy. You gotta come to KY to get a pie.
If I had noticed that you had your home address, you would already had this.
I
Because you
know.
sent me your home address and then I seen the other address and that's what I put on there. And I should have looked and seen she's got her home address on there. I would have sent it there and you would have already had this.
Hey, it's fine. When you make his, send it to her home address.
I will.
Oh, come on, Grandpa.
Be assured if you ever give me your home address or your home phone number or any number, it will not ever be given out.
Driving narrow road. I see you, Grandpa.
Mona came back. Hey, Mona.
Hello, Mona.
This is the yarn. This is the yarn that I got.
Oh, she was driving.
Okay.
I hear something. The dog's barking.
This is the yarn that I ended up getting. This loop and thread.
Rita, are you going to be on tomorrow too?
I don't know. I'm gonna.
I could just show you tomorrow. I'm going to take my nighttime medicine.
For the, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, I do. I have the free StreamYard, and I'm afraid I'm going to use up my free hours if I keep going on all the time.
I may do a pop-up live tomorrow and show everybody.
I think if you go over 20 hours, you have to pay for it. So I'm gonna have to be careful not use too many hours.
Because he just now got home.
Do you know?
and
Do you
said-
know how to, Rita? Do you know how to check how much you've used?
No, I don't. I
Okay.
tried to find it, but I couldn't find it.
At the top, it has another section there that you click on, and you go to. Oh gosh, what is it?
Because I went to my account and stuff, but
Yeah, well, there's some clicks that you have to do, but I can't remember exactly what it is. I'd have to open up another tab and see if I remember how to do it.
okay. Because
You know-
I'm not going to pay for it. I mean, that's just
Yes.
that's just. And I think it's 20 hours you get free, but I don't know how many I've been on. It's probably, I don't know if it's getting close to that or not. I'm not on all the time.
Well, you did 3 hours that one day
Yeah, I know.
when you stayed up past midnight.
I'm gonna click on another tab and see if I can remember how to do this, and I'll go to the StreamYard. So you'll still be able to see me,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go to.
And Ashley left us. About time she was going to show us that scarf, but Mona's
Okay.
on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You click on my account, and then you go down to billing, and then billing down below. You kind of scroll a little bit. I have used 6 hours and 16 minutes, and
Okay.
it restarts on the 16th. So you basically end up doing that. So it says upgrade, and then it says my account, and it will take you there. So you basically, you're clicking on that section when you go to StreamYard. You'll click on my account, and then you'll go to billing.
Okay. I'm gonna check that.
And then it'll give you how many hours you've used and how much you have. It says this amount, and then of 20 hours. It'll give you the amount you've used. And then
Okay.
you just got to minus that off, because I've used 6 hours and something of mine, and mine comes into play where I get new 20 hours on the 16th. So I've got, like I said, I've used 6 of it, and I've got, the 20 also. But you click on my account when you first come into StreamYard. You click on my account and billing.
Okay, I've made a note of that.
That'll definitely help you out to know how much you have left. And there's, of course, on other people that have gone live that have a paid account where you can go live to your people on someone that's streaming already that has that link, the blue link at the top, and you can go live with them, but it doesn't count against your 20 hours that you have for free.
Okay.
I don't have the paid version because I don't go live enough to do that.
No, I kind of like doing these lives, but I don't want to pay for it. I'm cheap when it comes to some things not, and some things I am.
I agree with you.
I'm wondering if the person is trying to guess who they are that's getting this beautiful blanket. I was going to keep this for myself, but someone was talking about something that she got from me that, was saying something. And then I thought, nope, this needs to go to her. Now I'm going to go over here. And
I tagged along on Mona's last week. I think that signed in on hers.
Yeah, that's how I met you.
Yeah, that's right.
Over on Mona's.
There we go. I popped out the YouTube chat. Do you know how to do that, Rita? To be able to pop out the YouTube chat?
No.
Up on your YouTube side, where it says live chat or top chat, where that section is, there's 3 dots.
Okay.
That you can pop out your chat. I'm teaching somebody some things that she don't know, but I've got you on live chat, and it gives you where you can see, because with StreamYard, it's slower than what the YouTube side is. And what you end up doing is you pop out that chat, and then with your cursor, you will have this arrow that you pull it over to the right side. And then you come back over and you pull it over. And so you let it sit there. Then when you go back into your StreamYard side, there is a box by the X that takes you out completely, that you click it where there's only one box there. And then you move over your StreamYard side to the YouTube side. And you have that popped out, where you're getting your YouTube chat and you're seeing who's coming in much faster than you do with the StreamYard.
Okay.
So go to your the YouTube section that you have at your tab on the top.
Go up to the
top. You click on YouTube. Click on YouTube.
Let me go.
I'm going to teach someone something finally. But you go up, clear up to the top where it says live chat. And over on the right side, there's 3 dots.
I'm not seeing live chat.
Well, you go to your YouTube page.
My channel. Okay.
Yeah. You go to YouTube. You click. If you've got a tab at the top, you go to YouTube. Are you on a computer?
Yeah, I'm on the laptop.
Okay. Go to YouTube. At the top there, either at the top or the bottom of your thing, there is your YouTube, and then you got your StreamYard. You got those tabs up there. So click on the YouTube. What I do is when I'm coming into someone's live, I will go ahead and pop out, go up to the mute, mute on the bottom of the picture. And then I'll go over and click at the top of YouTube where that top chat, live chat is. There's those 3 dots to the right. And I'll click on that. And then there's a screen that comes out that says pop out chat.
Pop out chat.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I popped it
Okay.
out.
Now take your mouse
Okay.
and you put it on the edge, and you'll get this arrow that you put it on the edge, and you
Okay.
literally pull it over to the right. Just literally pull that over to the right, and then you'll have to come back to the other side to pull it over to the right. So it'll expand it across your screen. And then you're going to make it smaller. You're just going to kind of bring it over, so that you've got it over here, and then you're going to slide it over and then slide it over again with your mouse. So
Yeah.
basically you put that there, and then you're able to slide it over.
Okay.
And then you come to the other side, and you'll see this arrow that goes from side to side, and you slide that over.
Slide the StreamYard over.
No, the YouTube. The YouTube chat.
Nothing to see here. We popped out.
Okay.
So I guess I did halfway right. Didn't restore. Did I
Yeah,
restore?
but you gotta when you go to the your YouTube thing that says Night with Hen Party. You go to that YouTube tab, where you click on that, and then you'll go to the top where it says live chat to the right, those three dots, and you're going to click on that, and it'll say participants. The one I have right now is because I've already popped that chat out. It says participants toggle timestamps and send feedback. But that's what's there. There's these three dots where you have top chat, live chat, and you're gonna click on those three dots. Are you seeing that? And you'll be able to, even on the person that's streaming with you in here, I have live chat up where I can see everyone that's in here, but on the StreamYard side, everything is squished down to make it smaller. So I'm able to look at YouTube chats and see someone coming in that is in real time on your channel. And then the your StreamYard side is a little bit slower. It basically you're getting a delay from StreamYard to knowing who's coming in your channel. And having that popped out helps you to be able to see in real time as people come in. I just use two devices. Well, I have only one screen. Some people have two screens, where they have a monitor.
Yeah.
And I just have one screen on mine. And
The pop-out screen worked for me. I found
it
it.
did. So now you can see in real time the live chat. And then, of course, you got StreamYard chat beside it. So then at that top, there is a double box where it has like a box over a box. And you'll click on that on the StreamYard side. And it makes it smaller. And then I just scroll things across. So that's what, when I've clicked on your microphone at the bottom, I'm doing things in the back before I ever come up on your panel, so that I have the YouTube side popped out. And I've learned all of these things from other YouTube people, which it makes it so nice. And then there's when you put your StreamYard link in, there is another place that you can pin that to the top where you don't have to keep entering it in. And it makes it a whole lot easier if you want other people to come up on your panel. It's already up there at the top. Pin this. Basically what it does is if you put your, you present that link and you click on it, there's also 3 dots there that says pin to the top. And you're able to pin that link at the top of the chat. And people can come up at any time they want instead of you having to continue to put it in. It makes things a little easier for you.
Oh yeah, but I didn't quite get it this time. You'll have to
Yeah,
So.
I'll definitely help you out. I've kind of learned different things when I do these lives now, and it makes things nice. Like when you set up for StreamYard, you can go ahead and set up before you go live, having your YouTube side already up, that it's already there when you set up your StreamYard link before you go live, and things like that. And it makes it nice.
I've learned more tonight than I knew before.
It's nice to have other people help, to
It is.
know what to do, and it makes your life a little easier, because I don't usually look at the StreamYard side as much, since I now know how to pop out the YouTube side. I'm looking at that one, and Francis Owen had come in, and you could go ahead and say, hey, hi Francis Owens, thanks for coming in. So if you look at that, Rita, off to the right side, you'll see those 3 dots. If you put your cursor over there on the right and you click on that,
Okay.
and it says pin to the top, and it will be pinned. You see that? Find those 3 dots where you just, there it is.
It is. I did it.
Did
Yeah.
it?
Now I went over to the YouTube side, but I need to do that pop out thing. I
Yes.
have it done, but
But now it's up there. People can now come on without you having to keep dropping your link.
okay. I'll for sure do that part next time.
So now
I was wondering, Francis, you want to come up and show us your chickens right quick? That's what I was going to say, if she wanted to show her chickens. And Mona said hi to Francis.
yes, she did.
Yeah, I did it. This is exciting when I finished that quilt last night.
Isn't this great, learning new things to be able to help you out? And
Yippee! Oh,
one more new thing to learn. And I hate these glasses keep glaring and trying to figure out,
Yeah.
it's like what happens with glasses. Oh wow! I'm glad I could help you.
I thought for the longest time, if I had YouTube open, that it would make that feedback sound or something. So I'd always close it.
That's why you just mute at the bottom of your screen. There is a mute button. It's your speaker. It's, you go down to the bottom of your picture and you're able to just mute it. So you don't have to close out that tab. What I used to do is I went to the top, and then I found out that wasn't the correct place. It was at the bottom, where you go down to the bottom and you put your cursor there, your mouse there, and you'll see this kind of like a speaker, just a little round speaker, that you click on that and it turns it off.
Do I do that on the StreamYard side or the YouTube side?
On the YouTube side. On the YouTube side.
All right, I'm not seeing it on the YouTube side. It's in a different spot.
It's down at the bottom of the pictures. So you'll scroll down to the bottom, and there'll be this, like a microphone. It looks like the
old-fashioned mic.
Yes.
Yeah. I see that on StreamYard, but mine's up here at the top, though, I think.
Okay, well, I'm on a desktop. You're on a laptop. I'm on a desktop computer. So when you go into YouTube, at the bottom where you where you pause it and then it go forward. There's a microphone right there that you click on.
Oh yeah. Okay. It is. It's
Yeah.
muted. Yeah.
It's muted.
Yes.
So, it makes it nice to, have someone that knows what they're doing and, be able to help you out. And now there's one more thing that with StreamYard you can do is with that present. If you want to send somebody either email or Facebook, you can send them a link. Like if you're going to have a guest come up, you can send that link to their email and they'll be able to click on that link and come in before you start.
Mhm.
And then they'll be able to come into your panel and you'll be able to talk to them. You'll just click on their picture when they come in and you'll be able to talk before you go live.
Okay. All right. I'll at least have it pinned next time.
Yes.
Oh,
So what do you guys think of this beautiful thing?
I think it's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
I kept thinking that I wanted to have the brown next to the variegated, but I think I like it next to between the two blues.
Mm-hmm.
This summer, I want to go to a bunch of yard sales and get everybody scrap off-whites and cream colors and just make me an Afghan again. I made one out of somebody's yarn and they put it in auction. And I so didn't want to give that back to them, but because it was beautiful. But I just mixed all the colors, did double strand through the whole Afghan.
Wow.
So my goal is yard sales, off-white and cream, light tan even. Well, I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pinwheel blocks.
You've been busy. I've not got much done tonight.
I'm using up all my little half square triangles from my secret quilt project is Patty G and I know it by, but Summer Moon.
Yeah.
I kept it a secret for a while. But those blocks on the wall behind me, they're from a shop pop my husband and I did in 2016.
I'm gonna go get something that my sister did. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a little bit and I'll be back.
Okay. But I have to put all the little embellishments on it now.
Yeah, you were showing us that. It was pretty. I like it.
It sure shows up on this.
It does, yeah. It's better that way than when you were holding them up the other night.
It's like if I turn the camera a little bit, I don't know which way because it's like, nope, wrong way.
Oh, now I really see all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, there. And then we're doing a sampler block on Kathy Quilts and Crafts. Every Monday we do a block. Let's see
And
if I
those
can.
sampler blocks. Okay. I like all them too.
I like how the camera slowly goes over.
I'm making one like that one on the bottom there with the green in the center. Let me show you.
Yeah.
I made it today.
Okay.
I'll show you mine.
Oh, wow.
See?
I like that.
There it is.
Patty G, we never thought of it that way. And
Can
Patty
you click on a smaller button at the bottom? I want to show you.
Do that? We'll do that.
That'll be fine. My sister Christine, that has passed on, embroidered these.
Mm.
And what I'm going to end up doing is for the 12 months, all of these
all
are
flowers. Okay.
on here, and I'm going to be quilting this for her daughter.
That's nice of you.
She's gonna hand quilt it.
Yes, I'm hand quilting it. I do think that this quilt backing that I've got, I'm going to wash it because I know this is washed to make sure that it's will fit.
Okay. I've hand quilted 6 quilts and I said no more. I will do my binding. I won't do the
Quilting.
hand quilting anymore unless I absolutely have to. But yeah, I'm just making mug rugs out of these things. So
What is a mug rug?
a miniature quilt that you just sit your rug on.
Oh, okay.
And then you can also make postcards. This is a postcard. And you used to be able to get, this is from a gal in Indiana. And it's like, I'm taking it out of it because you get these clear sleeves in order to mail it. But you can actually buy, I'll cover that gal's address. You can buy the thing to make the back of it a postcard.
Oh, wow.
And it will go through. But
Wow.
so
That
this is similar to a mug rug. You can make them and then just sit your cup on it.
Oh, wow.
And I have them all over the place. My 3-year-old granddaughter that just turned 3 today, great granddaughter, she uses my mug rugs as baby blankets.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? My 2-year-old granddaughter likes to put not my quilt blocks, but she likes to stick the stuff on the flannel board that I stick the fabric on. She loves to stick it up there and pull it down and move it around.
Well, on top of my sewing machine here, I have this beautiful thing Patty G made.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I ordered it from her. My granddaughter says this is hers, and I cannot put pins in it. Only she can.
Now, did you show us that one the other night, or has Mona got one? Has Mona got one?
Mona's got one.
Okay, because I've seen that, but I couldn't remember which one of you showed it to me. So
It's like I was the very first invoice and the first one ordered. I
yeah.
feel privileged with that.
Mhm.
Like, so my great granddaughter says, "That's mine, Gigi Ma."
And templates to print your own postcards. We need to check into that. That'd be kind of neat. Those postcards that you just showed.
Yeah,
That is so interesting.
and if you put it on the firmer board, this one's on a foam board. You can actually go down to the post office and they'll do something special stamp on it, and it will just go through the mail.
Okay.
But I would put it inside of something. But you can print your own postcards any way you want. This was a row by row thing back in. Oh, we didn't date them. I should go back and date them. I think it was 2015.
Hmm.
So I have a pen pal I could write to that shops at Paris, Illinois.
Huh. Mona, show us tomorrow. Show us the ones you bought on Amazon. Tomorrow, when you do your live, we'll see yours. Okay. I'd like to see what I need to buy to make them because I think they're neat. I saw a short today on YouTube, and it was a bookmark that goes over the corner of a book, and they'd take some little squares and you'd sew them, and then not in the picture, some little squares, and then they'd go over the corner of the pages. I thought it was real cute. You know, kind of the fabric and quilted and go on the corners. And Mona said she'll show us tomorrow. And Francis wanted to know if I was going to be live tomorrow. Will you guys come if I come back tomorrow night?
Yes. Depending on what time it is, because there's a channel that I watch at like 8:30 that I'm usually there for his It's DJ Cartoon Universe. He has one that goes either at 8 or 8:30, and that is I think my time. It's like 9 his time and stuff.
Okay.
I
I
will
need-
be back. I
But I
do plan
need-
to come back.
I need to check them hours though.
Yes. You just have to set a time and say, this is it, girls.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Uh,
I finally figured out where that thing was that I wanted to find. What I'm going to end up putting on that, I've got it in here. I think they're in here.
I told Patty G she's got to keep it a secret from the other ladies over on Kathy Quilts and Crafts that I'm not sweet.
or the early I have to drive at 9:30. I did see that outhouse in the leaning tree. I did see that.
That's some of my first foundation paper piecing. I still have the pattern. I can send it to you, Patty G.
Oh, Mona's going live Wednesday, not tomorrow. Okay, Wednesday. You can show us Wednesday.
Thought they were in there. They weren't.
But
Mhm.
I will make a copy of that for you, Patty G, and send it to you.
It's these plastic things that I have that have lines in them that you can, trace out to put on the quilt.
Hmm.
I put it in there, but I didn't.
Stencils. When we did hand quilt years ago up at church, you'd draw all them things with the stencils. That was a job.
Yes.
If there's any more Patty G that you want, just let me know. Okay. It's like I'll lean back so you can see all the pictures.
That whole quilt's adorable though.
Yeah.
And I love any little houses on quilts, but those are extra special.
Yeah.
Yes,
Some are fancier than others. I did get the flowers put in the window box. And I'm trying to make the bird nail for it.
Wow.
But it's like trying to decide what to put and where.
Yeah.
But Patty G and I are kind of accomplices on a few things. She'll suggest something and I just follow through. It's like I get in trouble with Patty G.
But I don't think I would put the outhouse up in that corner though. I don't know why. I just wouldn't.
Well, that's just it. I have 2 with print background and 2 with blue background, so I'm going to split them all up. But I have to get all the details put on them. I don't know where to put the outhouse.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know either.
That's the other fun part. You can sit there and look and look and look and look.
Oh yeah.
But the story
didn't-
behind it,
And then finally you just give up and say, all right, this is it. I'm going to sew it and this is where it's going to be. So.
every time I go someplace, the outhouse is in the farthest corner of the property.
Well, that's-
you know why.
I was thinking, well, I would put it more toward the bottom, I think. But anyway, that's
Well, it would fit anyway because it's the farthest from the houses.
that. Oh, ladies, you think we better call it a night? I wasn't going to stay on here this long. It's 10:30 here. About
Okay.
Yeah,
10:30.
it's 10:30 here too.
Now it's only 8:30 here.
You're over there on the West Coast.
She's on the West Coast, and
Yep, I'm the West Coast girl. I live closer to
what
Spokane,
state are you in?
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah,
I have a sister that lives in Everett,
Okay,
and
that's
then,
over by
and then a sister that lives in Toledo, Washington.
where in the heck is Toledo, Washington?
It's down by Olympia.
Okay. They're on
It's down by the Oregon border.
okay, they're on Western Washington.
Put-
I'm near Spokane.
Mona said put the outhouse downhill. Maybe the outhouse to the right of the blue one and the third row of the blue one. You lost me on that one.
It's
Then
like,
it look like the outhouse and the tree are in the backyard. Okay.
yeah.
Mona, night lady, no wonder you're peppy, Sandra. And yo, Patty, 11:30 in Indiana.
Yes, it
Good night, you all. Thanks for the enjoyable time. It's been fun tonight. We've been all over the place.
we found a new group to get together.
And now she knows how to pin her StreamYard.
That's the only thing I learned, but
Well, it's great. You know, it's all
When
about helping each other.
When I get all the embellishments on the houses, I'll ask for where should I put things again.
Francis, if you're not feeling well, you need to go on bed and lay down, get some rest. It's 11:30 in North Carolina and 11:30 in coastal North Carolina, and put it to the right of the blue house.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. And ladies, I'm going to shut this show down.
Well, it was nice to come on again.
I've had fun, but I'll see you guys again. Bye, y'all. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.